mine.
Good. Good. The couch look different today.
Yeah, baby. We are different.
That's so different for real. Usually I'm 4 meals. Good on me.
Killers look a little different today.
Yeah, no.
Like you get darker or something.
Yeah, man. You ever take like 3 weeks vacation, boy? Well, that's when you have that money, boy. You have that money in that corner. Shout out, Gillis.
Change your appearance and everything.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, man. So welcome to the Lustrous Art, man.
Yeah, man.
Gillis is in here for a while, but we have a first time guest, man.
Yeah, man.
First time guest, gentlemen.
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah, man. So guest, introduce yourself, man.
You don't wait till the beat.
Oh, my bad.
The beat ain't even drop yet. Hey.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, now, go ahead.
Yeah, so
Cool.
yeah, we're back
Yeah, we're back, man.
with the Lustrous Art, man. Yeah.
Oh my bad.
We reversed the beat.
Welcome to the Cowboys podcast.
There we
Can't get no
go.
realer than this, man.
Yes,
Follow, swipe up.
everything you could do. Everything you could do.
Yeah, man. We got a gas, yo.
Do we?
Yes, you do. Acknowledge my
Oh.
presence, please. I'm Atto.
Yeah, man. Take the floor, man, Ash.
Ashley. What, do I need to say my age and all of that? Or just where I'm from?
No, man. Do. How you feel, man?
I'm nervous.
Trust you don't have to-
Honesty.
That's fine. That's straight.
Okay, but Ashley, I live here in Halifax. I went to school here. I'm from the lovely Twin Island Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Shout out St. Lucia.
Whoa.
St. Kitts. St. Kitts. Sorry. We can add that out there.
That's
But yeah, I guess I'm happy to be here. We'll
That's
see how it
good.
goes.
That's good.
Yeah, man. So we just coming up with egos, and we wanted a female's perspective. We trying to get the females more engaged. We trying to get everyone more engaged. So, we decided to bring a guest, first time guest. We have more guests coming, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I guess Brown, you could start us off, man.
Yeah, man. So, man, today, man, we have a nice little topic for our viewers today, man. We got a wonderful topic, bro.
You nervous?
No, bro, we ain't nervous. You ain't nervous, man.
I
No,
just
man. We
joking,
got a
I-
wonderful topic today, man. We got these egos, man. We got what?
I was gonna say my ego. I think you was talking about my ego.
No, man. You got ego?
babe.
I got slight ego, babe.
You got a big ego, babe.
Small
Small ego, eh?
people ego.
Yeah, man. So everyone, like we trying to figure out, man, what's an ego? Like, how you feel the ego is? You know what I mean? Like, everyone got this ego about themselves, like this strong self confidence. The strong will about themselves. Like, DJ the dog, man, what's the ego to you, man?
Ego to me is it's basically confidence, bro. It's a confidence and other things like make it happen, right? But I go based on confidence or ego. How high or low your confidence is. That's how I look at an ego,
Yeah, man.
basically.
Yeah. Well, like I say, ego for me, like I just say it's basically like for me, it's based on the alpha male, bro. Like the ego's like, bro, I'm the elite, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm the elite of the elites. You know what I mean?
We can't say male too much on this.
Well, yeah,
We
but
can't say
female.
male
Oh
too
no,
much
no,
on this
no,
one.
no. And even the females, right? That's what I just think ego is to me, right?
Mm.
That's what I think ego is, man. Saying that, Ash.
Pretty much the same thing. Well, not really alpha male or alpha female.
There we go.
Because I feel egos are different. So, ego, I often confuse ego with maybe self-esteem, self-worth. So it's like, when does it get to the point where you consider it an ego?
Yeah.
Like, is it when it's destructive where you can't take criticism, or you just basically get defensive, protecting yourself, or
Yeah.
when do you consider it an ego? I
Yeah.
think it's more or less when you can't really take criticism, you just get all defensive with things, and yeah, you're just in this shell trying to protect yourself.
Real. That's solid, bro.
Nice perspective.
Boy.
Nice perspective.
That's solid, bro.
Boy.
Nice perspective.
I can say it no better.
Whoa. Somebody did that studies today.
Yeah, man. What you saying? What you saying, King?
Yeah, I don't know. I think my perspective is like, it's like over, like when Laton mentioned confidence, I agree, but like is drawn out sense of the word. You know what I mean? So like you're just overly confident just for no reason in a compensating type of aspect. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but then again, when you look at it, sometimes your ego is not necessarily bad. In certain sports, you need that edge to take you over the top, or in certain fields, you need that edge to take you over the top.
You need
You know
to
what I
go.
mean? So like, it's a tricky topic, bro. Like it's a good topic, it's a tricky topic, because like if you look at sports, players and stuff like that, and people who are competitive and stuff like that, like a lot of them have an ego.
Real
A
talk.
lot of them have an ego, and that takes them over the top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then that guy who's just like, oh yeah, I really don't care. I got this money. He says, man, you can't really touch me. That's a more internal ego. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he know he better than the normal guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it's where confidence meets the tipping point, and then like you're an ego now, and then
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Facts.
when we talk, yeah, for real. When we relay on like ego, is we have an inner conscience in ourselves. You know what I mean? Our second conscience, right? That play a part in our brains where we form an alter ego about ourselves, right?
yeah.
We depict ourselves of a better being. I must say, if we critically think about an alter ego, right? So I know you guys like superheroes, right? I know you guys like superheroes. Y'all watch
You
Marvel.
guys.
Oh, ladies.
boy.
Oh,
Oh, ladies.
lady,
Come on, I'm
lady.
here.
Misogynistic
Misogynistic pig.
Oh boy.
guys and gal. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, man, starting off with the best DJ. You
best.
saying, man, like if your brain was to create a superhero or yourself, who would be your like best superhero and as an alter ego?
I think I have to go with Batman.
Man,
That's a common way. Batman, he don't really have no powers.
yeah,
He don't have no powers, so
He's just smart.
yeah, exactly, and he have money. Anyway, so if I had to go for a superhero, I'd be like, yeah, Batman, because he don't have no real powers. It's all about money and like what our female guest said. Man,
What?
I look scared. Hey.
What? You can talk freely once I'm here. Go
yeah, you can talk
ahead.
freely.
Oh, I talk freely.
Talk your shit, baby.
Yeah.
Like he has intelligence, and
Yeah.
that puts him on a level of like other superheroes that I don't know how, but he's still down.
Yeah.
That's why I choose Batman, because he's the
And just a question, the Bruce Wayne, are you basing it off the superhero himself, or Bruce Wayne as having
See,
the
that's true.
ego as having a lot of money to have this high
true.
financial status to
Exactly.
build your ego? So
Exactly.
do you like the Batman or you like Bruce
I
Wayne?
think I like Bruce Wayne. Now you say that it's more about Bruce Wayne, because he can do both. Like he like in public and doing his business, and he just out on the streets. Like that's the ultimate superhero, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, Spider-Man, nah, but
Nah.
Bruce Wayne, he could do it. Like Spider-Man.
Which Spider-Man though?
Oh,
Which
You have
God.
so
Spider-Man?
much.
Hey,
Oh,
no,
gosh.
get back on topic.
Not Toby. Not Toby.
That's an insider,
Hell
man.
no.
That's an
Yeah,
insider.
bro.
Hell no.
What's
Yeah,
your boy
man.
name? What's your boy name, Brown?
Oh,
The Keegan, whatever. What's the boy name?
you mean Spider-Man?
Yeah. Oh no, Batman. Sorry, my bad.
Batman? Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
Michael Keaton. He's the
Anyway.
best Batman, eh?
Shout out to Gillis.
Shout out to us. Yeah.
Oh man.
Toby ain't bad all the time.
Toby ain't bad.
Come on.
You know who's Toby Maguire?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I've
He's
watched
a-
one Spider-Man
He's
movie.
Yeah.
second, man. He's
Toby's the
second,
softest Spider-Man I ever seen in my life. He's soft.
What you think about Toby as Spider-Man?
I don't watch superhero movies that much.
True.
I don't even remember what he was like.
Yeah.
Just swinging from shit. That's all I remember. Honestly.
Swinging from shit.
She was watching the ones with Toby, obviously.
All my misogyny shit.
Yeah.
Oh, typical. It's typical.
Yeah, it's typical. This is awesome. Yeah, man.
Swinging from shit.
It's,
Spider-Man easy get confused with George the Jungle anyway. That's
Oh,
George. That's
God.
George. That's Spider-Man.
oh, God.
Stop it, okay? I know the difference between them both, okay? Stop it. I'm not that bad.
Man. Yeah, man. So if I was to, brace this a weird superhero choice. This for me. I just personally like Don Cheadle as a favorite actor. I like War Machine being that, that mentored I was meant to, to be under what was Robert Downey Jr. character as Iron Man? What was this?
I can't remember his
You
name.
mean?
Yeah,
Let's go with
Oh,
Iron Man.
yeah, I don't know.
yeah, but he was
Tony Stark.
Tony
Yeah,
Stark.
Tony
He was
Stark.
mentored under a brilliant man under Tony Stark, and then he's mentored by his mentor. Now he becomes like just the same or almost better than his mentor. You know what I mean? That's why I see myself as someone mentored me, and
Oh,
and I
wow.
becoming better than the master. You know what I mean? Almost as better.
I
You
feel
know what I'm
like
saying?
War Machine was so he was too diplomatic though. He
He-
always wanted to take the government side too, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how I felt. I felt like he was slight soft, in my opinion.
For
So he was
But I feel
Toby
you.
and
He was Toby.
he was Toby and
my Sophie.
But I mean, I feel you though. I feel
Yeah,
you.
man, that's
my.
my. Were
You
you
gotta
say?
call me soft, bro.
I say War Machine, so I say
Yeah,
you.
man. What our lovely guest saying?
I don't have a superhero per se, but I do have a superpower.
All right, let's say
Oh.
what it is.
Woman.
If I had to pick one, it would. Why you laughing?
Oh, misogynistic, man. You're a pig.
You know what? You know what? Whatever y'all say, I have a power.
If I had to pick one, it would be telekinesis.
Oh, that's a good power. Why you choose that?
I don't know. I'm just all for brain power. I'm just all for. I don't know. Just using your mind. Just using your mind as a superpower. Like you barely have to exert any sort of physical force. You just
So
do it.
when you tell these telekinesis, you mean go like breaking in people's like minds and being able
That
to
as
lock
well
things?
as just being able to like move stuff without even touching them.
Man, you sound like Magneto. You try have like a thing on your head, just like controlling stuff with your brain. Like that's a solid power, though.
Hmm.
What you saying, gang?
Man, I don't know. I don't want to choose the same person, but I'll have to go by mine too. Like Iron Man is up there as well for me,
Coffee cat.
but no, I just
She called
like
Black Mamba.
no, I just like I like the business side more so of him.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? That's what I gravitate towards more so. So that's why I picked him. Tony Stark is good too, but he's more like engineering and he know all that stuff. So like, I guess he's a good businessman too. But
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne is like the man in that field, and then I mean that's my pick. I didn't want to do that, but
So you see yourself. So you see yourself in a suit. Your alter ego side.
Yeah,
which
for
billionaire.
sure.
No, that's straight
for
though.
sure.
I mean, y'all gave some great like some alter ego examples, But like my thing is, does having an alter ego like diminishes your true self? Like saying, oh, like I have no self confidence within myself.
I know what you're saying.
Not really.
Say why we develop. Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
what is-
think having an alter ego kind of shows self-awareness.
Okay.
Because, like
Oh,
you said,
shit,
sometimes
yeah.
the alter ego just basically shows you in a better light. So I think being
Ah.
able to pick up on what you can improve on is something good. So
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't see it that way.
I didn't see it that
Whoa.
way either.
Shoots.
I didn't see it that way.
I didn't
either.
see that. What you saying, DJ? I don't know if you could.
I don't even know if I can respond to that, but
You can say
that's
it?
really good. That's really good. I do
Yeah.
agree with that. I do agree with what she's saying.
Mhm.
I do agree with Ashley's saying. I do agree
Thank
with that.
you.
Not our
It
opinion,
depends.
yes.
But we looking so positive. Alter egos could be negative too, bro.
that's
Yeah.
true.
That's
You
true.
know, and like I say,
Wow.
I couldn't say it no better than that. But I was just saying, having an alter ego is just like, oh, I don't believe in myself, and that brings on depression. It's like, oh, I can't be this person I strive
Yeah.
to be, because when if we take it in real life perspectives, we was talking about Batman, right?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about Gotham. Heath Ledger was one of the best like villains of all times with the Joker.
Definitely.
Remember when he took on an alter ego role?
That is so true.
He wanted to be the Joker so bad, but he wasn't in real life. So
Yeah.
it ended up taking over his. Actually, ended up taking up his.
I think
taking
he was
his life.
Joker 24/7. Really,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's
It
true.
ended up taking his life almost at the end. So it's just like he wasn't even happy in his own.
Yeah,
body.
his own skin.
So, what you think about that? Like,
See, yeah, like when you bring it up from that perspective, how she said is self-awareness. I guess it goes both ways. It could be lack of self-awareness too, because in the same example you presented,
Yeah.
it's like he wants to be that person so badly. You know what I mean? So he doesn't feel full within himself. You know what I mean? And that's with anybody as well. Like who has an ego. We was talking about this last night. It's like some people's they compensate for the lacks that they, or what's the term I want to use? But just the
What they don't have, like
yeah, for what they don't have.
yeah, so they try to-
they compensate for what they feel that they don't have, and what society thinks that they should have, they don't have. So
yeah.
they use that to compensate. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it, and that goes into all of that. So
Yeah. Like we talk about like having like the negatives and positives of having an alter ego.
Mm-hmm.
Can having an alter ego man like inside could not be like slight disease almost.
What's wrong with
A
schizophrenia or
disease.
something like that?
You know what I mean?
I
Schizo?
don't know,
Like
man.
Yeah,
two personalities.
Yeah,
like
you split
personalities?
personalities. Yeah.
I guess so, man. I guess so. I mean, like what y'all said, it could be a good or it could be a bad thing,
yeah,
but
bro.
it could be very
You're
bad.
taking it to an extreme. That's what you're doing right now.
Yeah, bro, this is a lot. It's an open ended, bro. There's a lot to
Yeah.
this. Cause like
Mhm.
when you mentioned that, I rewatched Shutter Island. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
oh
like
God,
I love that Shutter
Oh,
Island. movie,
that's so-
boy.
that's so
a
weird.
plug, boy.
That's a
Shutter
Leo.
Island.
Leo movie.
I was scared for 3 days.
But bro, like like you know, from the schizophrenia thing that
Yeah.
we're talking about, he basically created another entire different thing to compensate for the disappointment that he did in his
Yes.
past life, right? So like, and that's where it comes through the disease thing, like, and people out there like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I know, bro, like that's hard. That's hard.
What are you saying, Ash? Well, I guess thinking you think that's you, even though we critically thinking. So
Yeah, I don't want to venture into mental illness at this point.
yeah.
right?
No,
It's
we-
a little deep.
No, it's a little
Yeah.
deep. It's a little
Good
deep.
answer.
It's a
Good
little
job,
deep.
Good job.
It's a little
good
deep.
job,
No, it's a
good
little
job.
deep. You know.
Yeah, it's,
But it's good to have alter ego, by the way.
I mean,
It's good to have a superhero power, dog.
I like what Ash said too. Like that's a way to say, hey, I need to do better. I need to make myself better. 'Cause this is who I really want to be. That's
Yeah.
I like how she, I like how she put that.
Yeah, dude. Like
So
that's like almost like a mentorship program almost.
oh my God, come to St. Kitts and get your alter ego on.
No.
Shout out to St. Kitts, by the way.
Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, boop.
869.
All day.
869.
869.
Mhm.
We don't care about that.
Oh my God.
St. Kitts, if you're watching this podcast, you'll have one of your country ladies here with us.
Yes.
You know,
Please
follow
edit
us.
a big flag into the shot right now.
Yes.
We're not
Just
doing
slide it in.
Follow us. Watch. Swipe up. Watch us on
Hey, I
all.
didn't say my handle.
What's your handle?
Miss Maloney. MSMALONEY.
it. Oh,
Instagram.
we're gonna
I
put
will-
it in the details. by the
Yay.
way.
I will follow you.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So so the female. Sorry, Ashley. Sorry to call you the female. I guess I keep doing that. So, do females like guys who have like alter egos where they could see openly, like you could see this guy want to be somebody else? Really, the females are like that type of guy, or they would rather the guy not show that part about them? I'm gonna put you on the spot.
You have to explain that differently, in a different way. What do you
Like-
mean? Okay, give me
like-
an example.
Let's say I try and talk to a female,
Mm-hmm.
and I just me, but she could see that I want to be like like a gangster or like like I want to be like I want to look like a killer. So I have like she could see the alter ego, like you know what I mean, like
Ew.
like she could see it, but probably gonna be like, why you say killer, bro? Yeah,
I laughing, Vic.
she could see
I
it.
laughing.
Does the female say, oh yeah, okay, I get what you're trying to get at, but you know what I mean?
That's weird. I find that to be extremely weird.
I guess it is. Though. I try to see if that's like a thing.
To
Like
me, if it's an alter ego, like I said, I don't even want to call it an alter ego. I'd want to say like he has this goal to be this successful dude. So I'll say it's his ambition to be that. So
Yeah.
he's working towards that. I don't want to necessarily call it an alter ego. Not
Okay.
like by day he's a gangster, by night he's some successful executive or something. Like, no, that's weird.
50 Shades.
50 Shades.
No.
50 Shades. Just to chain you to a bed. Whatever.
Now that you put it that way with 50
Oh
Shades.
shit!
Oh,
No. That was 50 Shades. It was 50 Shades.
But that's the thing, though. See, when she mentioned that, some of these guys they love that shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
they do.
gosh, I hated that so much. Oh my gosh, that book was trash.
So you don't like a nigga punch in your mouth.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, young Draco.
No.
Young Draco.
Why?
I just ask you.
Do I look like I like abuse?
I
to
don't
you?
know. I'm just asking a question.
No, no one is punching me in the
I
mouth.
just asked a question. I don't mean okay.
Do not
ladies,
punch ladies.
listen.
This is that.
Yes, do not punch ladies, please.
Yes.
listen, I don't mean literally. I meant figuratively.
Oh.
What? I would like a dude that can put me in my place, but not punch me in the
That's what I'm saying,
mouth.
figuratively. That's
Oh,
figuratively.
okay.
That's
Okay.
what I'm talking about. Not literally. I mean figuratively.
So on the show we covered domestic abuse
And mental illness.
So aware, guys.
Loaded show, loaded.
Loaded. Follow us though. Follow.
Follow Conk Boys, man, on all handles, you know. See what I'm saying?
Oh man,
Oh my god.
that was a good question, by the way.
I just trying to get the female perspective on the ego, the alter ego for
That-
male.
Man.
Yeah, but see, my thing is from what you're saying too. I
Mhm.
don't think it's like you're saying. I don't think it's the ego. It's like I wouldn't say you putting on, but like we all know, like before you even approach a young lady, we all know that we basically slightly saying what we're gonna say slightly before you approach. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna think
Yeah.
before you approach. You're not just gonna approach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I think it's more so like, I wouldn't say showing your best self, but like you just trying to like, seem enticing and interesting enough for you
Mhm.
to at least get the digits or the contact or whatever. You know what I mean?
There we go.
Isn't that
So-
confidence though?
See, it depends how it comes off though. Because if he
Mm.
comes off like, oh yeah, like the lines where Will Smith used to say, hurry up, put your phone in my number before. I mean, hurry up, put your number in my phone before I don't want it no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the ego.
That's ego.
That's
That's ego.
ego.
But if you come up slick and suave, it's like that ain't really ego. That's confidence. You know what I
Modest,
mean? So,
humble.
yeah.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah,
know.
man. So, you,
Man, that's-
so you like Ash, you like a guy who's modest and humble, or ego, full of and full of confidence, like.
I'd say confidence. I would like him to be humble, yes, but
You can't get
you have
both.
to have that little. I could have both. I can have both, or is that my ego talking?
Oh.
I don't
Would you
know.
want both up? What?
I was saying, would she rather a guy that's like have a high ego and full of confidence, or a modest, humble person?
Oh.
I like modesty. I like being humble, but then you have to have that little air of confidence to you in order to approach
Where
me.
they have no confidence, but they modest.
Nah.
See?
See, lack of confidence is sad. Like, lack of confidence is very sad.
Next.
See, it depends. So it may be a different type of confidence. It may be
Mhm.
like,
Mm.
like a nigga could stand in a room and he have
Oh
like,
shit, young Draco.
no, like real talk. A nigga could stand in the room and like he have the confidence and he ain't even saying nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just
True.
how his
Mm-hmm. Feel it.
posture is,
Mhm.
what he is. He ain't saying nothing. You don't
Mhm.
think he have confidence, but you know what I mean? He just got,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah.
But,
He's a
alright.
silence, silent. He ain't really.
He's a silent killer. You see what
Yeah,
he's
he
saying?
don't talk. Yeah.
That's what I think I am, ladies. Just saying.
Just saying. Hey,
Just at the plug. Just at the plug, my boy.
See, that is confidence, though. You're right. That's confidence.
But he ain't saying nothing though.
Yeah.
But you could feel it. Like, you could just look at a dude. You could tell.
Some guys don't feel that though.
Yeah.
Really?
Some guys don't feel that.
I find that to be sexy. Mysterious. He's just there, just holding his own. You could just feel it. You could feel the big dick energy. You could feel
Whoa. Oh shit, young Draco.
Oh shit, young Jacob. This
Oh,
one,
shit.
this one. Come on. She ain't
Oh.
playing.
Oh my god.
This is the first time I heard that on the
it.
show.
Big dick energy? You never, well, on the show, you never heard it in real life?
Dick energy.
No, but it was like, yeah, this coach was full of 4 meals. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. So we covered domestic abuse, mental abuse, and
Dick
big dick.
energy.
Big dick energy. I can't believe I said this.
I don't know. I feel
I
weird.
don't
I
know.
felt weird too.
I feel
but-
bad saying that for you.
No, but
really weird.
yeah. Let's leave that alone.
I want to take my big dick journey out tonight.
That's what you could tell guys now, man.
I guess so.
Don't tell them. Just do it. Just have it. They will feel it. Trust me. They will feel it.
The big dick or the energy?
The big dick energy.
They will feel it. Trust me.
They will.
Oh yeah, boy.
All right. I didn't know we was gonna talk about grinding and sex. We talked
Yeah.
about that last one.
Let's
the
try
e-
to get a
that's the
thought,
ego.
but
That's the
anyway,
ego.
we
Come back. Reel
yeah,
it in. Bring it back. Bring
let's
it
take
back.
a
Bring it
little
back.
break. Let's take a little break.
Yeah, we need to calm the
fire
fire down a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta calm the fire down. We gotta calm this one down.
Hey, thanks to our guest though. It's good.
Yeah, you know that
Solid.
was a good little first segment, man. But we'll be right back, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
man.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, man. Stay tuned.
Okay.
What's up, ladies and gents? It's your boy DJ Latan representing at Base Entertainment. This fall, we got a party you don't want to miss. It's called The Blackout. I repeat, The Blackout. Brought to you by at Base Entertainment and Soleil Man. Don't forget, Conk Boys tell you that.
And we're back, guys.
Conk boys
In the building.
and a gal.
Conk lady.
our special guest, Ashley Maloney. What's your tag again?
My tag?
Yeah, your tag.
Miss Maloney, MSMALONEY.
All the way from St. Kitts,
Yeah,
man.
but
Yep.
I can't boys. I can't boys.
869.
Mhm.
Watch. Swipe up.
Yeah, bro. So let's get back in this ego talk, man.
Real talk.
So I don't think we went into the ego side of like how we individually portray ourselves. You know what I mean to society, and how we think we're perceived. You know what I mean? Because those two things are totally different things. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, Laton, you can start off, man.
Well, yeah, I feel like I don't sell myself now, but anyway. So I portray myself. I think I portray myself as a humble person who is hardworking, and
It's a lie.
that's what I say. Like that's what I like put it out there that I like to work hard and like to make people laugh really, too. But how I'm perceived is it's the DJ. Oh yeah, he got all the ladies.
Yeah.
He have all the ladies. That which is
Yeah.
not true though.
You're promiscuous, bro.
That's wow.
Young Draco.
The police is still in the building.
Police.
Bro.
Detective Brown.
Detective. That's how I feel like I'm perceived. I've been told that too, so it's not like I just make this up. So, but it's not true. I just want to put it out there. It's not,
It's not true. So you're not promiscuous.
I'm not promiscuous.
You don't grind these guys out there.
Boy, I do not grind these guys out here.
No. No, man.
Exactly specific. But yeah, though. But that's how I feel. Like, I mean, that's how I've been told to be perceived. That's because of what I do, and I think that affects a lot of people's mindset. That his ego is different because what he does like on his spare time and like how it looks. Like I'm sharing posters with girls wearing my shirt and etc. It's all advertisement. It's not
Yeah,
like
dog.
What I was gonna add to that, I mean, we can talk about that later, but like, in terms of like what you do as a career, well, not career, as a side hustle, as that type of thing, that dictates what people perceive as your ego as well, bro. Because
Yeah.
like, for example, if you want to come up and let's say you deliver newspaper or something like that, you tell people you deliver newspaper and you notice in your final form, you trying to one up yourself later on in years.
Mhm.
They'll perceive you, guys perceive you as a low ego. You ain't got
Ah.
nothing going for you. You know what I mean?
that's true.
So that's another aspect of it. It depends on what you're doing, but like with the DJ in life, they perceive that guy as the one who can gals all the time, who have gals always on his line and that type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know, bro. Like you could try as much as you want to perceive yourself, but people could take it as what they want. To be honest, that's why you gotta live your life, bro.
Exactly. And that's what we do here at the Conk Boys.
Yeah, man. Brian, what would you want?
I portray myself. How I portray myself?
Both.
I guess how you portray and how people perceive you.
Yeah, man. I think I portray myself as a modest, humble human being. I
Also
have,
lie.
I have, I have empathy for others, man. I'm very caring. I have a little stern, like personality about myself. But you know, I feel like I could be serious, and I love to joke around. But I feel like how people perceive me is just like, okay, everything I say is a joke. It's like, oh yeah, like they perceive me as, okay, yeah, this guy's a funny guy or something. But like I could be serious, but people don't take like, people think I'm like telling a joke or something. It's like, no, I'm being serious. Like,
You're naturally funny though, Brown.
oh, thank you,
You're welcome.
thank you, sir, George Junk.
So, question for these perception: is it basically people who know you on a surface level, or?
Well, yeah. But if someone who don't know me, they'll think I just a like modest person, right?
Okay.
Like just modest. Like they don't. But these guys, like probably like associates or good friends of mine, would think what I said previously before,
wrong?
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
That's a good question, bro.
That's an actual good question.
I want to answer that too. Like I feel like a lot of people who perceive me as that callous or whatever y'all want to say it, but they don't really know me. They don't know me at all. Like they don't
They
really
don't know me.
they see me in the streets.
But Detective Brown would tell me.
I just gotta say that too. Though. But that's how I perceive you. Let's joke it. Yeah, but yeah, like they don't know me. They never talk to me. They just look at it and say, "Oh,
I'm
look."
not a snitch.
Oh, jeez. Where'd that come
Oh
from?
shit, young Draco.
Yeah, there
Oh
we go.
shit.
Can I please display my big dick energy? Or
Oh my gosh. I shouldn't have said it.
That's
No.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I feel like they don't know me exactly. Actually, that's a good point. Like, who are these people? Like, they didn't really know the inner, you know, like what I do without behind the scenes. So
Yeah.
they judge on us the surface. You're right. That's a good question.
Okay, so
Should I finish the meal section first, or you want to go?
I guess I could go. I mean, we're going.
Yeah, Ash could go. Why not Ash could
No, it
go?
should be good. I just asked it, man.
Okay. How I perceive myself. Well, portray myself. Um, I guess I try to portray myself as hardworking. Bad girl? I wish. Hardworking. Humble. I try to be extremely modest. I try to be welcoming. I try to at least be friendly to people as much as I can because I want that from people. But
All St. Kitts people are honest.
because all around I am a shy person
Follow and subscribe.
and I'm stop it, I'm talking.
Sorry.
See, stop interrupting me. Did I interrupt any of you?
Good talk, bro.
Males, man.
Come on,
Males.
You misogynistic pig.
Exactly.
There you go, Ash.
So I guess overall humble, nice, but I guess how people perceive me. Let's see. This is interesting. It depends on who it is. If we're looking at like people who just perceive me off of social media only, do I think I'm uppity? No, this. I guess pretty. They call me pretty. I mean, I am. This pretty girl that probably stuck up, don't talk to nobody, but that in the case.
Comment below if you think she's pretty.
Thank you.
She is.
Thank you.
I don't think so.
No comment.
Go ahead, Ash.
But I don't know. People who actually know me, they would say the modest, hardworking. But I've also got negative as well. People who actually know me, they say I'm a little too insecure,
Man, I would.
lacking
Anyway.
self-confidence.
Yeah. I shouldn't.
What else?
Shouldn't.
You seem confident.
Should not on that.
Hmm.
I should not that.
You could add. Go ahead.
No, also, I agree with the first one,
Which is?
the insecurity one.
Oh, you think I'm insecure?
Slightly.
How so?
We can't explain that on this part.
Okay, we'll talk later.
Yeah.
But
And
yeah,
I love
So continue what you say. Continue what you say.
I need a whole lot of love. I need a whole lot of love.
hey, I'm a work in progress. I think everyone have their little insecurities. Okay.
No, that's true. That's true.
True.
Couldn't
That's
say
true.
no better.
True.
Ash couldn't say no better for real.
So,
Man, that's another good side of it. Ego too, Dread.
which
people,
is
people with low. You think people with low insecurities? I mean, not high insecurities display a bigger ego.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what we talked about as well.
Yeah, overcompensation.
True.
What you think about overcompensation?
What about it?
How you feel it? People have to need to overcompensate. I want just learn from
Yeah,
you.
like I said, insecurity. They're hiding something.
Mm.
For what I'm lacking here, I need to make something up in another way. Oh. I don't feel too good about myself inside. I have abandonment issues. Let me flash this money. In a sense.
Wow.
What?
You opened my brain.
That's
You did.
true.
No, you did. No, real talk.
Mhm.
That's true though. That's true.
Wow.
If I buy a big Range Rover, you know,
Hey,
and I
sure,
small,
big
and
body.
yeah.
Shout out to get us.
Gotta
Man,
compensate for something else.
but can I ask this question?
Go on, man.
What is the male ego?
That's such a hard question, though.
Were you saying, gang? Like we didn't hear you talk. Like
Oh, yeah.
you have the
Yeah.
you have it. Like we want to hear you. What's the male ego? What is that?
Well, I got to start with how I'm perceived and how I portray, bro.
Yeah, and then
Oh, yeah.
no,
Go
no,
ahead,
and
go
then
ahead.
and then and then we
Yes,
do all
no,
that.
I only get enough, but I feel like I'm. I feel like I try to portray myself
As a gallus.
Nah, I ain't no guys. I try to portray myself as,
Gallus. He was saying, but I say for him.
No, I don't gallus. Don't listen to this nigga. But no, honestly, I try to present myself as like the internal confidence type of feel. You know what I mean? I'm not in terms of people who I know. Yes, I am slightly loud and in that scene. But in general, I feel like I'm introverted and I'm like, the inner confidence. That's how I feel. So in terms of like learning things and stuff like that, I try to always try to learn what's going on and how to better myself and better others around me. So in terms of that, I try to give knowledge from what I know. But how I think I'm perceived from people, what I've heard is that they say that I'm condescending slightly, and they say that I, from other people too, they say that I slightly judge what I'm not trying to do. But like, I don't know. I guess I have to try and fix the way I come off. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have no
No,
empathy.
you're a bit strong with it,
Straight
honestly.
agreement.
No
You're
empathy.
just
Yes.
a bit strong with it.
I guess.
Like
but-
you let over your point as. Why are you looking
this-
around?
Let's go on, see what you
Go
have to say,
ahead, go
man.
ahead.
No, you let over your point. Like what I say is it like set in stone.
See?
I'm right. Point blank.
See, I hear that too much where it's like I starting to agree because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to say that that's my point and that's point blank. I just trying to show you, or whoever it is, I just trying to show you the light and what I see. And then when you see my light, you see your light, and then you have more options to make your decision. You know what I mean? But like I say, that's what I've heard. That the perception of, oh yeah, this is it, nigga. Like
My way or the highway.
exactly.
And
that
the
ain't
all
what I
be
trying to
all
be.
of the
That ain't what I'm
conversation.
trying to be at all. For sure, I'm not that guy. But
I think that's what he is. Detective Brown would tell you.
Detective Brown. Bye.
see, that ain't what I trying to be. But I mean, I've heard it a lot of times. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to work on that. I don't know what verbiage I could use, but I know.
Man,
Yeah, but
get
I
the
know.
real Kadeem coming up. If the ladies didn't know,
Yeah.
I guess.
What else did you ask me? Sorry. What
Yeah,
else did you say?
yeah. I guess you didn't. You didn't answer that segment. Yeah. So like, would this like characterize the male ego in a general
So,
sense?
I feel like
And we want to get Ashley's opinion on that as well.
yeah. I feel like we could
I
go
want
to
her
female's
opinion.
ego too. We go to female's ego when we go out. But I feel like the male's ego in general is from like I guess the total spectrum. It is that like alpha male pompous guy who's overly confident
Good dog.
and you know that's what's perceived as society. I don't want that to be what it is. In my opinion, that's not what it should be, but that is what's perceived from society. You know what I mean? And that's not what I am. I don't feel like that is it. You know what I mean? I rather the guy who have all the success, all the investments, all the stuff that's backing him, and then he just chilling in the corner, bro. And he making smart moves. That's how I like to move.
Real
He
talk.
making smart moves. He making smart investments. You ain't have to know, but when you look on Forbes or you look on whatever, his name up there, you see his name, and he ain't really, you don't even know him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. That's my perspective of it. But like I said, I give you the society one. But
What are you saying? What you saying, Ash? What you think about male?
I agree. I think mostly when you bring up ego, we take it to an extreme. So it has to be this alpha male on top, doing this, doing that. When ego varies, ego can definitely vary. But when you talk about male ego, typically people go towards that pompous, boastful, I'm this, I'm that, I have to prove myself. So I agree with him that that's a male ego per se, when people bring up male ego. But egos are different.
what about the female perspective of that? What's the female ego?
We get to that.
Oh, it's my bad. Sorry.
No, we
my
get to
bad, my
that. No,
bad,
we
my bad.
we just wanna understand the male. We want
Oh,
the female
male
for
first.
last.
Okay, my
We
bad.
want,
my
we want
bad.
we want we want getting the mind of a female last. I know that could take a little while.
Come on, man. It'll be so quick and easy.
Misogynistic pig.
Take a while. Yeah, man. I feel the male is just pretty much what, like y'all say, the alpha male. I'm the lead of the elites. You know what I mean? That phrase, the elite elites. I'm Xerxes, right? You watch 300. I'm Xerxes. I'm the greatest of all. Like no one. I'm the god of the gods, right? So
Yeah.
even though that like we like my colleague here, DJ, we were saying a challenger, right? A
Yeah.
challenger always feel like this. They're like this. We like we'll see the big guy, right? The alpha male, but we always feel we could challenge him. You know what I mean? That's just was nature's form from the beginning. Like who could take over as alpha male, right? But
I
the
want
alpha
that
male,
spot.
I want that spot. But the
Yeah.
alpha male always feels like, hey, I'm the lead of the lead. No one can see me, and I don't know who's my challengers. You know what I mean? That's why I feel that male ego is.
Yeah, that's a good point. I feel a male ego. I agree with Ashley. Is multiple male egos. Like ain't that's one certain type. Like I agree. There's alpha male is like the that's the highest point like we've seen like in the social like aspect of everything. Like the alpha male is what we look at. I feel there's also males like Kadeem, like who think being like their ego is like not being seen, but doing things like underneath, like not the eye, but like not you know what I mean, like not
Yeah.
seen to the public.
Yeah.
Like different egos. Like I don't think there's one main
Mhm.
male ego.
So can we modernize the word ego as clout?
Mm. For like when you talk about the alpha ego and the other egos that want to be seen and run things, for like behind the scene egos, ain't really lying, really looking for clout. Really, they don't want to be. They don't want that praise and acknowledgement for doing things. They want to do things and they feel like they don't. If they're not seen, it's fine. Like they want to do things underneath the sheets. I guess not underneath the sheets, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
I guess you could say they don't need as much validation as those other
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
They just that's it. That's
My
that's
question
ego.
is too is like, do we think the basis of this ego discussion is primarily because you want that gal or you want that woman to like be attracted to you or be attracted to the male, or do we automatically assume that if we're the top guy that we can attract the top female? You know what I mean? Like, do we think that?
You still need to hear it though.
What you mean by that?
You'd still need a female to validate that for you. In a
So
sense.
even if you're the top guy, you're saying that you need a female to validate that you're the top guy.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think that's the case though. I mean, that's your perspective, but
Mm.
because like, let's say for
True.
example, like if you are the top guy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that the best female would come after you, but it's a higher probability that she will. So
True.
the amount of females that are coming after you is the validation, not necessarily that one female coming after you. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, that's what I meant. You need females to
Yeah.
validate you. You need those
guess.
females coming after you for you to be like, okay, I am that top guy. Look at all these females.
But that's what I'm asking, do we think that the female validation is the reason why we want to be the top guy?
Part of
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Part
I
of
think
it.
for some guys, yeah,
Yeah.
probably most guys need that female validation. Some guys they may get none and they still feel like they
That's what I'm
they
saying.
still feel
Who though? Who? Who are these people?
Me.
My way or the highway.
I don't get nothing. I don't get no
Really?
action over there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I agree. Cause every dude don't need that female validation to feel like they is the alpha male.
That's ego, or that's you just being confident with yourself.
Real
See,
dog.
that's where we
Self-confidence.
keep on going to. I don't know.
Real dog.
I don't know, because I don't think I have it. I don't think I have an ego.
That's probably your ego telling you you don't have an ego.
No, I don't have
talking
an
to
ego.
No,
you.
that's his alter ego.
I don't have an ego, man. Hey, chillin'.
It's bad. It's bad, man.
But I guess, yeah, I mean, that's our perspective. I don't know. What you have to say about, the female aspect of that?
What do you mean the female aspect of that?
Yeah, females have egos too.
Yeah, like, do
Yeah,
females have
I'm not
egos?
denying that females definitely do have egos.
What you think?
Yeah, like, what is the female ego? Like, what do you think is their premise to be the top woman or to be on the chase to be that? And also, I guess males do it in a different way. How we were talking about, you're the top guy, right? So it's almost like a competition in a sense, you know what I mean? Depending on what field. So, for example, if it's like the corporate level, like you're gonna slightly shit on the other guy who's below you, or sports, you're gonna slightly shit on the other guy who's below you. You know what I mean? That's just males in
Just say
general.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Females who do the
Okay.
same
Young
thing.
Draco.
So you feel like females do the same thing?
Yeah. Like, I don't think a male and female ego is that totally different from each other, honestly.
So there's an alpha female. You feel like
Oh, yes. Of course.
So let's say, for example, you go in a social setting.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a sense from a female's perspective, like from a guy's? I can only say, like, I could look at a group of guys and you could see who act in a certain way because of his ego, right?
Mm-hmm.
So from a female's perspective, do you come in a social setting and see like a certain female who's acting like she's a certain way, even if she's not as vocal? You know what I mean?
That's a tough one. That is a toughie. I don't even know how to answer that one.
female ego.
Female ego.
They're not gonna give us the information we want.
Yeah.
No, I'm
'Cause I
honestly
feel like
thinking
in
about it.
most settings, bro, you could see who You know what I mean? At least for me, I've been in settings and I can see, oh, like
This the
that's what's
alpha.
going on. He think
Mhm.
he's that, da da da.
Yeah.
In most settings, you could go in different clubs. Like I've been in Toronto.
Oh yeah,
we've been
okay.
like you know what I mean. We've
Now
been
that
in
you put
certain-
it that way, yeah.
That's what I mean.
Like you can
though.
see certain girls who's like, oh, I have to be in VIP. I'm only gonna be in VIP. Don't
Yeah.
talk to me. You can't talk to me.
Yeah.
Who are you? You
Nah,
can't sit with us.
But like, remember I had my visions of a female ego.
Mhm.
I want you to clarify it since you're a female, right? I want you to clarify it, right? So I had this like, this is what a female ego is. It's not. It's almost sort of compared to a male,
Mhm.
but the female have a different aspect. They on top, but they see competition.
Mhm.
They notice the competition.
Mhm.
They don't like. They acknowledge it inside, like mentally inside, but they
Mhm.
don't physically like notice it, right?
Mhm.
So they always try to be on top of us every time, like get the latest thing. But males just straight off like, yeah, this guy can't see me no matter what he wears or nothing. I don't care. I got him.
Mm. Okay. Okay. You kind of do have a point.
You
I
like it?
guess I could feel where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I guess for a male ego, you can't tell a dude anything. Most dudes, you would ask them, hey, are you handsome? He could be the most unattractive dude in the world. His ego is going to come out and be like, I look good as shit.
Real dog.
And I find for women, how we feel about ourselves, I don't want to speak for all women, but it's based off of validation from other people. So you wouldn't easily get a woman, you ask her how you feel about yourself, how do you look? She would just go on this whole tangent. Oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
I feel like females look for validation from females more than validation from males sometimes.
I'll say
Real
both.
talk.
But yeah, both. Mm.
Cause I feel like if a group of girls go and like all of them say, "Oh yeah, you the shit, girl, yeah, girl, like,
Yeah.
fuck, oh fuck,
You a city girl?
it's hot fucking
Yeah, it's a
summer.
type of hot girl.
It's a hot summer.
Yeah.
If they do a lot, the whole group of gals, they think they the shit. You know what I mean? So like we saying that they don't need validation from a guy to say they the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
so
that's
when
true.
they go to the club and the wrong nigga approach, it's a problem. They could send him on his way. You know what I mean? Dependent. You know what I mean? And that's another thing too, because even if that girl may think that guy is attractive,
Mm-hmm.
because she feel like the validation is not from the group, she may send him on his way too. That's not even her perspective on if
Yeah.
she think he attractive, bro.
Y'all thinking critically, bro.
No, but that's what it is, bro.
No,
That's
I'm
what
not-
girls.
yes, I
no,
agree.
no. I'm just saying in general. That's what gals do, bro. They may like him. They may like how he look. They may like how he present himself. But because he came off in a way what is not validated by the other girls in their group, they'll throw him on the side, and that's sad.
Real.
You see what I'm saying? Because me, like I said in previous podcasts, I listen to y'all, I hear y'all, but I really don't give a fuck what these niggas have to say about what I going at. You see what I'm saying? But, that's neither here nor there.
Boy, that's true though.
That's true, bro.
That's true. You could see it though. You could see it like hey, she looking for validation from her friends before you get the number or even the date. You know what I mean?
Real
She
talk.
might entertain you for a minute. This all like I just assuming right now. Actually,
There's a lot of assuming.
I
This is
assume
why
that
you're here.
you could cut out and say
Exactly.
Laton, you're wrong, but I'm assuming that this is what happens.
Nah, you ain't lying. I have to be honest.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Fucking right for your ass.
I gotcha, boy. The only thing,
Follow Conk Boys on the gal.
the only thing is do the
Ashley
podcast
Maloney.
to find out.
I don't know. Like you're giving the friend group a little too much power, though.
Oh.
Go ahead. Explain.
Yeah.
No, but like I could only speak from me. If I want to talk to him, I will talk to him. But honestly, having that friend or that friend group in you, you're like, nah, sis, he ain't it. Like, it could definitely change how you think about him.
Yeah,
But
boy. Let them mess
Real
up
talk.
once. They can be like, I knew it. I knew it, girl. I'm assuming. I said I'm assuming. I said
Yeah,
assuming.
See,
buddy.
and that leads me to say, like, I wouldn't say all guys are like independent thinkers, but that leads, like, from my perspective, what I seen. Hear me out. From my
Alright.
perspective, what I seen, I feel like Brown would do what he want. Laton would do what he want. Even if I told Laton not to do something or that's not a good move,
I always.
Exactly, right?
Not listen to you. Hey.
No, that's fine.
There they go.
That's fine. I just feel like there are more guys that are gonna do that
Mm.
than there are females who are gonna say, "Oh, I don't care what you have to say, Shirley. I gonna do what I have to do." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my perspective.
I don't know. I can't. Or I
Because
can't.
from what you're saying, if you're talking that, you may be an outlier
Mm.
in the natural things of what girls do. You know what I mean? Because you saying you don't care really, you would talk. But I don't know if that's all girls or most girls or
Eventually, people just do what they want to do. Cause
True,
I'm sure
that's
you've
true.
seen situations where a girl is with a dude who ain't shit. Her friends are telling her that he ain't shit, but she being a clown and staying with him. Like,
Young
you're
Kurt
gonna do
Cobb.
what you wanna do.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
See,
Real
you know
talk.
that, right?
Well,
Yes.
I will neither confirm or
Or
deny
deny.
this.
I really don't know.
People are gonna eventually do what they want to do.
St.
That's
Kitts.
true though. That's
St. Kitts
true.
in the building.
That's true. People could do what they eventually what they want to do at the end of the day. It'll fight them until the end.
That's true. That's true.
It'll fight them. I think that too.
I mean, dog, I feel like it has to be some level though. It's like, for example, if I see certain things and niggas them telling me like what's going on, I can't just be I shouldn't say stupid, but I can't
Blind-
just
blind
be
to that.
blind
Yeah.
to what's going
Mhm.
on, bro. I feel like there's a level. Like at the end of the day, I am gonna do what I want to do, but I can't be like, oh yeah, bro, like these roses smell good, but like
Mm.
they dead. You know what I mean?
They
Like,
growing out of shit.
Yeah, they're growing. Yeah.
like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's both self awareness and it's both like hearing what people have to say.
Mhm.
Cause like
yeah.
I could still do what I want to do, but I'm not gonna like negate signs of what other people may see or
Mhm.
what I
Mm.
see. Cause I'm in a constant state of like seeing what's going on with the situation. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
the ideal thing to do, but some people don't listen. They play blind.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess.
I do what I
And
want.
And that's a part of their ego. Like that
I
ego.
do
Yeah.
They say, wait, my ego here, I can't allow them girls to be right when I was,
Mhm.
when I trying to prove them wrong. That's my
Yeah.
ego. Like that's an ego thing
Yeah,
for real though.
all of this that for real, dog. But that's the thing, like, and that's why I don't think I have an ego, cause like at the end of the day, I could do what I want to do,
You don't have
or whoever. Huh?
Detective Brown. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm saying like most people who do that, they could do what they want to do, but you still have to be able to listen to what people have to say,
Mhm.
because there's value in what people are saying, regardless. If they have their best interest at heart, there's value in it. You just have to take the value out, or take whatever they're saying out, look at it critically, and then be like, oh well, I'm still gonna do this. You know what I mean? Or I'm gonna listen. Or-
Question: does an alpha male has that ability to listen? You think that do they innate those abilities to listen because they feel they're on top?
That's the thing.
Why I have to listen to you?
That's the
I'm
thing.
on number one. Why I have to listen to your advice?
That's the
True.
difference.
That's
in
why you
alpha
call it an
male.
ego at that point in time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because an ego would always want to basically be defensive. What I say go. If you say something different, I'm going to feel like, who is he to tell me that? So I
Yeah.
feel that's when it actually taps into being an ego and not being just self-confidence and knowing your self-worth is
Yeah.
when
For
it
real.
basically could break you down in a sense.
So a
real
lot of
talk.
these guys just got ego then.
It's an ego. It's an ego, yeah.
Yeah, but
An
These
ego
guys
makes you
got more
deaf.
ego than niggas.
yeah, for real.
I
Oh.
don't know. I can't say that. I guess you will see a male ego more than you'll see a female ego.
And I agree with that. But it ain't about seeing. It's about what is actually happening, though. Like, you know what I mean? You could see it more, but that don't mean that is what is happening more. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So that's how I look at it.
Mm.
Yeah, so certain females come off as rude, and the alpha female comes off as rude and pushy, right?
Mm.
So they come off as sort of bitchy.
You can say.
Yeah, so they're a
agree.
bitch. They're a bitch.
Sort of.
Usually, society quotes the alpha female as a bitch, pretty much.
Mhm.
Misogyny. So I mean, so when you see so actually, I want to ask you this: when you see an alpha female, do you sort of like switch the way you act around the alpha female, or
But I guess it depends on the setting.
the setting? So let's say first in the corporate setting,
Mm. She's my boss?
she's your yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I don't know. Like, I just do what I have to do. I guess in any corporate setting, when your boss comes around, you're pretty much trying to be on your P's and Q's. So I don't think it's that much different from males and females. So I guess when they come around, you just make sure you on your shit. You're doing what you have to do.
Yeah. What about in a party setting?
I don't care.
You don't care. You don't care. She got all right. Like
So you think you was the alpha male in a body setting then?
alpha female.
I mean alpha female, sorry.
No, I don't think so.
You a boss bitch? Sorry.
I just go and enjoy myself.
Oh,
That's it.
That's it.
The point is to go and enjoy yourself, basically.
Mm.
But I guess I don't know.
you could always tell alpha female at the party though. She be the one in the front and all the chiclets in the back falling off. She be like, yo, I going by the bar. Okay. Like they all fall onto the
But
bar.
that's female groups on a whole. Like you go as a group. Like one guy in bathroom, hey, let me follow you. Let's go as a group.
But it's that one you see in the
That
front.
one, you see the one in
You
the
see in the
front.
front. The head chicken.
agree.
Not all though. Not all.
You
It's
say
not
chicken
all.
head?
No.
Right.
I did chicken head into the
Yeah,
head.
a lot of massologists see toxic this way.
Not all female groups are like that.
No,
in my
no,
opinion,
no,
so.
not all are. But you know the groups. No, you seen some groups.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I see the alpha. you
If
know.
she gets up, they get up. She
Yeah.
said she sits. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it before.
Yeah, man. You know, so like we was just talking. Like I wanted to talk about Kadeem's like earlier point when he was talking about like you being like a, you know, a paper carrying boy, a paper carrier, and then you being a DJ. You know, say a you know unusual, unexpected occurrence happen where what happens in your favor, right? You know, a little social push up in terms of a job expectancy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You come from, you know, now you getting a great job that pays $100,000, right?
yeah.
You know, 100,000, 150,000. Let's be realistic, right? Let's be realistic. We gone, we ain't like all that, but let's
I
be
was gonna
realistic.
say, that's realistic money, boy. 100,000.
You know what I
That's
mean?
a lot of money.
That's nice. That's
Does
nice.
money.
does success change? Does new success change your ego?
I feel like it does. I feel like it does. I don't feel like it does for everybody, but the majority of people, new success changes their ego. Like they would, they'd be more like boastful and like they would try to get like even like say the club, like being a DJ.
Yeah.
Getting in the club is pretty much easy. Like you don't gotta be like on the line. People know you. Just walk in. That ego, it's kind of like it comes with the career, but the confidence that came from like just being a DJ made me like get in the clubs easier. Like that's by using my status.
Yeah.
It's like it is an ego boost. Like if I wasn't a DJ, I wouldn't be that type of person. That's from my perspective, from me, right? As I see it. But yeah, success. This really boosts your ego. That's my full opinion.
Oh, I see it. And I can tell you this: when I receive new success, when I receive that confirmation, I see it as my move to the top.
Mm-hmm.
I see my path to the alpha male. I see him. I see his weaknesses, right? Because you know, like the challenger,
Yeah.
how nature, you know, presents his course. I see my way to him. I say, I can see through him now. I know what his weakness is, and I can, you know, counter on him. You know what I mean?
Taking that away from him.
I can take it away from him, and I feel when you get that little boost in income, you tend to get a little cocky. You tend to get a little bit like, yeah, I, you know, certain things I won't sell for no more. Certain things I probably sell for, I
Yeah.
ain't sell for it no more. No, I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you know, females think differently.
Yeah, they do. They do.
So,
Nice
What you saying,
segue.
Ash?
Nice segue. Nice segue.
didn't know if I get success or
Oh yeah, you get success. Would your ego change?
it doesn't. I don't think it would, cause the type of person I am, I don't like to settle, and I feel as if I get this little bit of success, like you said, you see that pathway to drive you. I'm like, okay, I got this. I have to move on to what's next at this point. I don't want to settle and get all comfortable and be like, okay, I'm here. I've made it. I ain't make it. You could always better yourself somewhere. So it's a little extra push. But I don't necessarily think it's going to give me an ego. Okay? Because at the end of the day, people better than me. There's someone else who is better than me. So that I don't feel like I should be
Yeah.
like, I is this shit. I could always better myself. So.
You don't feel the
A little
ounce, a little push, like I'm the boss.
I mean, it's validation to be like, okay, you have what it takes.
Yeah.
So maybe 20 a little bit, but not that much.
Yeah. No, I can say any better. What you saying, gang?
I agree. In terms of me, I feel like the only way I would be slightly different is I would be more even more secluded. In my opinion, I would be more like just the niggas who I know and people who I know. You know what I mean? When I call it when the success comes. You see what I'm saying? That's how I
Proclaim
gotta
it.
talk. You see, when the success comes, that's how I feel like I could be. That's what I'm striving to be. Whoever was around me, whatever. And that's why my perspective is I trying to, when I have knowledge, I try to, show. It don't mean that you have to listen or, I just showing it. You know what I mean? So that's the only change I would say that I would have probably. It wouldn't be like from an ego standpoint. It'd just be like showing how I did, etc. You know what I mean? That's my opinion.
Real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think success doesn't change everybody's ego though.
No.
Like I see some successful people like, and their ego is basically like, for example, I seen rich people look like a homeless person.
Exactly.
Like I seen, and like that show like their ego, like they're not looking for the best clothes or the best jewelry. They still dress like a
Yeah.
normal Joe.
See, the difference though is that, like, see, the dressing is one thing. Like we trying to say, ego is shown in different ways, right? So
Yeah.
let's use, I guess the only one that comes to my mind right now when you say that is Steve Jobs, right?
Yeah.
If you look at Steve Jobs in that situation, he wears that same basic, clothes. Bill Gates is the same.
Yeah.
But the time that he spent on something when he didn't have as much money, he's not gonna do it like what Brown was saying. So that is a slight ego shift as well. You're not gonna do what you used to do because of where you were financially. You know what I mean? Because you have more time to put into other things. You know what I mean? So I feel like that is a slight change in what you're doing as well, just because of your status too. But you don't see that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
You
true.
don't see that.
You don't really see that. You can't even
And
judge
that's
from that.
that's how I look at it. That's how I want to be. It's like you don't see, but like that's still an ego shift, but you don't see it.
Yeah.
It's just not a public perception.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Because like a lot of things with Bill Gates do, I'll give you an example. Like he have all his money, all he's do like for like 6 months out of the year, they is like just give money to like he's more philanthropy now.
Yeah.
He's more of a philanthropist now. than
Philanthropist, yep.
What you think he does, you know what I mean? But they just say, oh, he's up there as one of the most wealthy persons. Like a lot of the guys don't even know Bezos as well. Bezos is one of those
Jeff
guys
Bezos,
who's the
Amazon.
most wealthiest one as well. But
Follow.
you don't see that guy. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
it is what it. But if you ask them too, though, if you come and talk to them seriously, they'll say they the shit. You know what I mean? They'll say it subtly.
But didn't the Amazon guy just get in trouble for cheating on his wife or something?
He get in trouble. He got into divorce.
Oh.
He had to give
That's
her.
personal.
I think it was
Detective Laton.
I think it was alleged like 47 million.
She secured the bag.
His ego me.
She secured it.
Yeah, but that's
Ego.
the thing.
You see, his ego showed that too. Like
No, it showed at the end.
Yeah.
But if he wasn't
Yeah.
even getting caught, you
No.
wouldn't even have known. Bro.
Yeah.
But you
he's
don't know
like,
that man was out there that doing that.
He's like, man, I got all this money. Like,
Exactly.
like,
But
I
that's what
could-
I'm trying to say. That's what he's saying.
I could have a side piece,
The shift is in what you don't see.
right?
Can I ask y'all a question? Can I ask everyone a question?
All right, go, man.
I want to ask everyone a question. We talk about alter egos, right? Success change. Does that eliminate the alter ego perspective in your brain?
You mean eliminate it or like does it shift?
So you saying with success, you slightly don't have to compensate anymore. That's what you're saying, basically.
We don't have to work. We don't have to rely on the alter ego no more.
Yeah.
We can rely on
That's a good
ourselves.
point.
What you saying?
However, I was gonna say with success too. No matter how successful you are, some people still have the same demons. You know what I mean?
Amen.
So
Yes. Yeah.
it's hard to really say if that alter ego is
Yeah.
like finito because
Exactly.
like,
Depends on what the alter ego is.
yeah, it depends on what
Yeah.
the alter ego is. I agree.
Is it a success or is it the serial killer? You know what I mean? Do I want to be this gangster?
What
Yeah.
you saying? What you saying, Ash?
No, I agree with him. Honestly, do agree with Kadeem. Wait, what did you say again? I remember. No. What you said made sense, but it just flew straight out of my
I just was
head.
saying that the same demons that they're fighting with
Yes,
before they
definitely.
had the money
Mhm.
could potentially still be there and could potentially lead into why they had the alter ego.
Mhm.
So what you're saying, it doesn't mean that it's gone. It just may be in like a different light, but it may still be there. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Maybe it's a light to the tunnel, bro. When they find that new success, it's just like, maybe that alter ego is it when you advance onto new opportunities, you're showing different things.
Yeah, yeah.
You're showing different things. Like if
Yeah.
you travel around the world, you see different things. Your perspectives change, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You
No,
change.
that's true,
Everything
bro.
changes, right? So you feel like, oh, the alter ego I thought I wanted to be, I didn't really want it to be him no more.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's true, bro. It's a give and go. It's a give and go. It's a give and go. Cause like you could say you could aspire to be something, and then when you actually see it in front of you, it's like you didn't want that, but you know
I
what
thought I
mean?
did, but I didn't.
Thought I did, but
Mhm.
I didn't want that, and then you just shift.
Mhm.
That's what the greats do. Is like even though that may not be their primary goal, they change and they still try to go higher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. It's very true.
Yeah, man.
So in this day and age, we gotta infiltrate like social media to that aspect as well, bro. Cause like a lot of fake, like people only is post the positive, bro. A lot of people is
True.
only post like they could aspire to be this, they could aspire to be that, they could have an alter ego, etc. But they only want to post the positive. You see what I'm saying?
Real.
But that's what
True.
social media is for. Well, I
don't
would say
know. In my
Instagram.
opinion, I
You're
don't think so.
basically showing the best you that you can show. No one's gonna show the negative parts.
I think okay. My opinion is you should show all. But
Oh,
I think you should, but
Uh-oh.
no one realistically. Well, maybe some people do, but typically the normal person is not gonna do that.
no, I agree with you. I'm just saying that shouldn't be the case.
It
I
shouldn't.
agree with you.
I agree with you. It shouldn't be the
It
case.
shouldn't be the case because like these I'm not gonna say guys, but like all alike, they see something, they think that's the way he actually lives, or they think that's the way that
Mhm.
person actually lives, and then they aspire to be that, and like we're saying, that's not what they actually wanted because
It's unrealistic. It's not real.
exactly, and that's the thing, and that's what people don't understand is that most people are portraying their best self.
Mhm.
So when you look at someone IG, most times they're not gonna talk about they had to deal with drinking when they was da da da, or they had to deal with this when you know what I mean, or they don't promote that stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, I know.
So thinking critically, is their IG their alter ego?
That's another point. That's a good point.
Man,
That's true. That's a good point.
it could be true for a lot
Their
of people.
IG,
Yeah.
their IG could be their alter
IG
ego.
That could
If
be
their
it.
alter
Yeah.
ego is their best selves,
Their
then
best
yes.
selves.
Yes.
They create their best selves instead of creating a fictional character,
Real
Mhm.
talk.
a fictional character of themselves. You know what I mean? Who they
Real talk.
want.
And the thing is too, with that, IG is probably considered more acceptable as a alter ego than like you having a different persona. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know, but that's a good point.
That's a
Big
good
Ron.
point, Big Round. That's
Yeah.
a good point.
You know what I'm saying? When you DJ and younger DJ, you slipping up on the the turntables. Younger DJ, you skipping. You can DJ, you always at your best. You know,
That's true.
at your elite times.
That's
You
true.
never, actually, younger, on your bad hair day.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Well,
but
you could be on fleek, right?
See, my
Mhm.
thing
I
is
love your
shit
nails, by the
tomorrow,
way.
and that's why.
Thank you.
Yeah, fleek. Can I say on fleek?
Yeah, you can say on fleek.
It's
No,
okay.
Oh, but
Is that
that's-
over?
it is.
Oh, hi. It's a hot girl
Can I say
summer?
on fleek?
I feel on fleek has been over for at least maybe a year or two.
Oh, yeah. It's still relevant, though.
According to Ashley and the rest of the females, it's not.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Me, I don't speak for all females.
See,
Okay.
that's why I asked, right?
I think it's been cancelled.
Okay, it's canceled. I agree.
You went up on game, babe.
I don't know.
Very ego, bro.
Yeah.
You supposed to know that, bro.
Fox, bro.
Yeah, but no, that's the difference with real and fake though, because like today, like in this podcast, we fuck up a little bit at the beginning, but we real. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real.
This is real.
That's what it's about. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I try to live. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Is what's real, what's going on. You try to show a real perception of what's going on, because all of us have our faults, all of us have our insecurities, all of us have all of that stuff. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it.
I try to do that as well. That's why I post pictures like with y'all sleeping. I post pictures of me sleeping too.
Yeah.
So I get like I do fall asleep with the burger on my chest. Yes, I have done that.
We'll post later.
So
She posts that on
Latan,
Gang Boys.
you'd say your Instagram shows all aspects of you?
Good question.
I don't think it show all aspects of me. I think it show a lot. Like my,
Okay.
well, not my posts, probably my stories show a lot.
Okay.
The stories show a lot. I don't know what Kadeem was talking about.
Gallus.
There's no females on my stories. Cheesecake.
man.
Anyway,
Strawberry bisque.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if it shows like all like probably. I'd say no. I can't say it shows
Yeah.
like I definitely ain't gonna show like behind the scenes of this and behind the scenes of
Hmm.
DJing and behind the scenes of a lot of things. Like y'all don't see us arguing, right?
But would you say you give the realist portrayal you personally can at this point?
I try to do that. Like even
Okay.
if like if I just chilling, I just look like I just ain't showering 2 days, something like that. One single.
Oh, that is a normal occurrence.
It's
man.
a
Whoa,
detective Kadeem. Detective.
Pull the files, pull the files.
Police is
Put
in the
files
building.
back in. Put the files back in.
The only police in the building is Ashley.
Files back in.
No.
She's just our guest
Put the files back in.
from St. Kitts. Big up St. Kitts 869 242. Y'all follow us at Conk Boys Podcast.
242.
Who's your alter ego?
Big dick energy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I know.
I don't know, Brown, do you think you portrayed both sides of your perspective on IG?
On IG, you're
Like positive, negative,
oh no,
neutral?
oh no, I could be real up. No, hell
Mhm.
no.
Okay.
Why? Come on.
I just know I asked a question.
Like tell me that. Okay, if you look too big in a photo, scratch that. If my hair ain't fixed, scratch that. If I ain't wearing the fresh shoes, scratch that. I want the best. If I want to be in elite level, I got portray elite level. You gotta fake it till you make it. Fake it till
Yeah.
hashtag.
But fake it till you
Sometimes,
make it.
hey, sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. Sometimes some people don't want to tell the real persona about yourself. You have insecurities, but you can't show that you're insecure. It's like going to a job. Oh, I don't think I could do this. You can't tell the boss. Oh, I don't think I could do this job. You know the tasks are humongous, but you can't show insecurity that I can't do this. No, you want the job. I can do this. So you show all these good qualities about yourself.
You just can't overdo it though.
Slightly.
Just don't overdo it.
Ego.
Now when I mean overdo
got a
it, I'm
plan.
talking about like females who like edit every single picture. Like
And Photoshop them.
Go ahead, Ash. Go ahead.
no, like honestly, like me personally, I've asked my friends, I've asked people who know me, I'll be like, look on my Instagram, please tell me what you see is what you see in person. I'll be like, yeah, it's an honest portrayal of who you are. So I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. I just don't like when a female or male, could be males, I'm sure males do Facetune and all of that, edit every
What?
single
I
picture.
take up for niggas. No.
There have to be
No.
some dudes who at least edit something.
Of
Some
course,
dudes,
pretty boys.
some
Definitely
dudes,
pretty
some
boys.
dudes, some
Pretty
dudes.
boys for sure.
That's
Pretty
sad.
boys.
Don't, so
I-
don't.
Pretty boy
I'm not
flockers.
saying it don't happen, but that's sad, bro. in my
Whoa.
opinion.
No, pretty boys do that for
No,
sure.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying, she's saying.
Right.
I guess she say some. So
I mean, you could edit and tweak one or two things. Just don't make it where if I see you in person, you're a totally different person. Like, no, then that ain't right.
Who are you?
Exactly. Who are
Pull
you?
up on
are you
hey,
Batman? Or George? With the minute?
Judge the jungle.
George the Jungle.
Big dick energy.
George of the jungle. What you saying, Kadeem?
No,
That was good, Ash.
I feel like I try to portray all aspects as well. I don't know from like February, I just tried to promote more positive thinking and more like investing in yourself and more that type of thing, because that's the mindset that I'm in right now. So that's what I try to portray. I'm no expert. I'm no all-knowing guy. I just try to share as much as I can and share the knowledge that I have. And you take whatever you take from it. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be anyone really. I'm just trying to be me. What I feel I need to post, I'll post, and that's my opinion. I'm not scared to post nothing. I'm not trying to perfect it either. You know what I mean? So
Real dog.
that's my opinion.
You want
Yeah.
to be you.
Yeah, baby.
I feel like you gotta post insecurities sometimes, though.
I agree.
So people can relate. I mean, so people can relate with you and know who you actually are as a person.
Yeah.
No.
I post insecurities sometimes.
I
so.
can't have the alter ego think I'm insecure.
I
I need
mean,
to
like
be
I
a
say,
little
that's
amongst them.
differing opinions. That's different
Yeah.
opinions. So we look at it differently.
Yeah.
know?
I don't post like deep insecurities though. Like
No, yeah, no,
I
never
don't like what that girl did last night.
Yeah, see, that's too
What
much.
did she
See?
did last night, Detective Brown?
She didn't wash her feet before she came to bed.
Man, that's a extreme insecurity.
Oh, girl, don't
That's
do that.
oversharing at this point.
Yeah, that's oversharing. That's too personal.
Nah.
I didn't like that she took another nigga drink last night.
Oh.
that's from the last podcast, man. Stay up to date, man.
Yo,
Yeah.
y'all make sure follow our guest here, our lovely guest.
Yeah, you know, it's been fun. It's been fun. You know, what's the at? What's the
Oh, Miss Maloney, MS,
Miss Maloney.
Hello,
Yeah, you know,
anyway.
I'll put it in the details. You know, look at the details for us. You know, you can follow each one of us. What's on?
Rat two rat tails.
Especially me at 22.
And I'm at KR Kingship. You know,
But
and
mo-
also follow Conk Boys.
Most
Like-
importantly,
Yes,
Definitely
follow
Boys.
follow
Boys.
Conk Boys.
Like
Conk
and
Boys.
subscribe. Share your review on Apple Podcasts. You know,
St. Kitts,
any other
Bahamas,
thing, you know.
242-869-902, Nova Scotia.
Oh,
416.
it's a lot of shout outs, man.
What's the 18? Oh, sorry, never mind.
What's that?
That's a-
No. Oh, shit. Yeah, man.
What do you
think?
We'll be right back, man.
we-
We'll be back with another episode, man. Episode
With
6.
my ego. I
No,
can
man,
sit
because
here
we,
in a
yeah,
Speedo.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, man, we just get off, but we still didn't, we didn't, touch on our last topic here.
What last topic? I thought we was done.
We're not done yet.
We're done?
I thought we was done.
I would like to hear.
You can go bust it.
Yeah, man. Like I was just saying, do males or females, we talking about both, right?
Mm-hmm.
Use their social status after their success to make people fall in love with them.
Oh.
Ah.
Like, we can't forget that. You know, that relationship. We got to keep the girls involved, guys.
Men more than females.
What you saying, DJ Laton?
Yes. Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know to make them fall in love. I don't think social status should make somebody fall in love with you. It's more like what you like, how you relate to them on a different level, not like socially. Like that shouldn't make them fall in love with you. People do use it though, but it's not to work or to like the longevity of the relationship. I wouldn't say that's gonna hold it on. They said, hey, yeah, I am this person, so hey, look at this, fall in love with me. No, I think it'd be more like a deeper level, getting to know them, and that's how you fall in love. I don't think people do use it though, but if it works, I would say no. But if people do use it, I don't use it.
I can teach you a little something. I can go in the school perspective. Shout all the university students, Styles, SMU. Y'all follow our Conk Boys podcast, right?
Let me get my notepad out.
Let me show y'all this, right?
Pipe Brown.
When you play for the SMU or SMU football team or the basketball team, any sport, they're looked on as the more alpha males there in the campus. Cause why? They play a varsity sport. It's just how society builds the university aspect of things. They be like, come on, I'm on the university basketball. I'm on the Dive. Come on. I'm on the Dive varsity team. I'm on the SMU varsity team. I'm on the MSVU varsity team. Come on, you need to have sex with me. It's no other way. It's no other way.
That's
no,
a big dick
no,
energy.
but that's
That's a big
that's
dick
big.
energy.
I'm telling you, that's ego. That's ego.
It is ego.
That's the biggest ego. Females, I feel, and I can keep this short, and we get an Ashley's point. I feel like females, they feel like they use their ego as, oh, I'm this big person, but you can't get me.
That's true.
I'm exclusive.
That is very true.
What do you think, Ashley?
No. I definitely do agree with you. For males, it's more of less, I'm this person. I have my pick of the litter. I have all these females after me. I could
Yeah.
pick who I want. And for females, it's more or less that you can't touch me. I only dealing with
Why the
elite.
exclusivity? Why? I mean, I understand, but why?
Because that's how society is. Society don't want women to be like, oh, I'm promiscuous. I could have all the niggas I want. Let me sleep with all. It's going to be like, I'm going to choose that one lucky dude who worked this and then maybe sleep with him, be with him.
I can ask you a question.
hmm
Why not have an arsenal?
What do you mean?
Like a trophy? Like trophies, like
Trophy nigga?
these. Yeah, no, not trophy. It's like I have an arsenal. No, like, but why do females don't feel like to portray their alpha female?
hmm
All these dudes, I control all them. Do you think some females have that?
Yeah, some females do that. Like, you like, I could control all these dudes. I have this one. I guess you guys brought it up in the last
Yeah,
episode. You know, I
yeah.
have food in my phone. I have light bill
yeah,
in my phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am
Superior
that
podcast,
bitch.
everyone.
So I could have all these dudes doing whatever I want for me. I don't necessarily have to sleep with any of them.
And how that make you feel?
What do you mean?
How that makes you feel?
Oh,
if
you
you was
or the
able,
female? Oh,
no,
yeah.
female. How that makes you
Yeah.
feel?
If I was in that position,
Yeah.
empowered as hell.
The truth-
Wow.
truth comes
See,
out.
I had to pick that. You see?
Wow.
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 You see
Like
the
you guys
best?
wouldn't feel empowered too in that situation.
We don't
I
really
don't
Come
want to
think
do
so.
that though.
I
I
don't
don't
want-
want to do that.
I don't want one female.
What?
I don't want to do that. I don't have gal. Oh yeah, that's pussy. The next one is lunch. The next one is bills. Like I don't want to do that with a female, bro. In
I
my
saw-
opinion.
Wow. You feeling? But wow. What you think?
You sure?
I'm not surprised, to be honest, bro. I'm not surprised. I feel like females who do that they do feel empowered when they have food, bills, big dick energy, and they food. See what I'm saying? That's what they
Oh
talking about,
shit,
bro.
young Draco.
I'm not surprised, to be honest. I'm not surprised at what she's saying.
I
It's
just
just
hope
confirmation.
females
All
don't
this stuff is just
attack me at
confirmation.
this point.
No, I mean
A
you
lot of
shared
females
light.
do that.
You
A lot of
shared
females
light,
do
though.
that.
It's
Do
the
that for
truth.
real,
It's the
dog.
truth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's
You
not
straight,
like
Ashley.
they attacking you. It's just that it's the truth.
I mean, it strokes the ego. If a dude is willing to do all of this for me, and I basically don't even have to give him anything, it strokes the ego. I am that girl. He's trying all of this to just be with me. I'm just gonna use them.
Mm.
I don't do it. I don't do it personally. I don't.
See, that's why
I'm
you.
very independent.
That's
Just
why
put that
I
in
ask
there.
these questions to dig in the mind of a female. What a female would usually think in that situation.
I mean,
Comment below, females, if you agree with Ashley, if you disagree.
Do you agree with Ashley?
some gonna hate me. It's
No.
fine.
It's
It
out.
is fine.
Yeah,
It's
that's
fine.
a straight man. Yeah, man. But like I said, man, everyone have ego, man.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone
Yeah.
have ego. You need ego.
Yeah.
You need it. Everyone have alter ego.
Yeah.
And when they get a certain success, a certain rate of success, their ego builds. Y'all agree?
Yeah.
Real talk. What you saying, Ash? You agree?
most situations,
I agree.
most
I tell you, for real. Yeah, man. So y'all follow the Conk Boys podcast. 869 St. Kitts. St. Kitts, man. St. Kitts, man. Nevis, man. St. Kitts and
Thank you.
Nevis.
Thank you, and Nevis, yes. at
Some are
all.
saints, though. Some are
There's
saints.
a lot of saints in the
Saint Antigua, but no, sorry.
Antigua.
Sorry.
It's like, right.
Dog, we the best.
We the best. 2428. 242, man. 242.
Don't try to
242,
remember-
man.
don't try to
242.
remember that
I
again.
like
That-
y'all
Whatever.
trying to give me this country wall. I was over here, let's
No,
quiet.
no,
I was
no,
over here quiet.
no.
Y'all like, dude.
No, but you love everyone, man. We love
We
everyone.
love everyone.
We
man.
love everyone. We
love
just get
all
off.
of you.
We love everyone. Yeah, man.
But yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back with episode 6. We're on episode 5 right now.
Yeah, man.
Episode 5.
We'll be back with episode 6.
Yo,
We
thanks to our lovely guest.
Yeah, thanks. I love
Yes,
you.
thanks for
you.
coming
Thank you.
through.
Ashley, she was
Thanks for
very,
coming through.
very
Our first
insightful
guest.
for real.
First
Yeah.
guess.
We may have more guests, just stay tuned.
Yeah,
you
man.
never know.
Stay
You never
tuned,
know who's
man.
gonna come up here. You know what I'm saying?
Never know.
You never know.
Yeah,
All this
man.
big dick energy.
Yeah, but probably a guy may come with big pussy energy.
Yeah, for real. Man, so DJ,
Whoa,
man. DJ,
Big pussy energy.
DJ Latour, man, do what you do best, man. Carry us out.
That's what he wrote.
This the Conk Boys. What we doing tonight, though?
I know, babe. I might go out and express my
Your big dick energy.
baby.
I'm done. I'm gone.
See you, Ashley.
We come through with 3 niggas with big dick energy.
Yeah, thanks for following, guys. Follow, subscribe. See you guys. Out.